Alright, we're rolling. We rolling. Alright, what's up guys? Real quick video for you today. This video is actually more for me, more of a bit of a reminder, because I've been shooting, well, I picked up my old camera, the Mamiya C330, and it's really fun to use whenever I can. I have some film for it, and I like rarely use this camera, so a lot of time goes on in between uses, so I obviously forget some things. And in my most recent shoot I was loading film in this camera, and yeah, basically lost the whole roll. Made a mistake loading this camera, and I think it's a really common mistake for this camera. That's why I wanted to make this video as a reminder to myself, so I remember how to load this camera. I can reference this video, but maybe I'll help some people out as well. But basically what happened was I was loading film in, and then this little tab here, you just push that to the side of the arrow, it unclicks it and it opens up like this. This is the inside. Take the empty spool, put it to the top, you put the fresh film in and you load it in, and then yeah, that was all good. So far so good. And then I closed it up, and here's where it went wrong. I closed it, you hear that click? I clicked it, but I didn't click the other side. Alright, we close it up. There you go. I just wasn't being too careful. I only pushed down one side. I think I was holding it like this. If you only click down one side, it'll just keep rolling. Like this thing, I was turning it for a while and I'm like, that's strange. And I just kept turning it, wondering when it'll hit the mark and stop. And yeah, I basically rolled the entire film from one end back to the other. So what I did was, when I was spinning it, it just rolled the film all the way to the end, all the way to the other side. And then I took photos with it. Halfway through I realized I needed to click. I noticed something was wrong. The whole film roll was like rolled into the other side, and I didn't have a dark bag or anything. I wasn't gonna try to re-roll it into the other spool. But anyways, took it in to get developed, and yeah, the entire roll was blank. But that is my warning to anybody who's using this camera about loading film, and a future warning to myself if I needed to reference this video. Gotta make sure both the back is completely clicked in. Anyways, why don't we load some film in this camera right now? I'm trying to remove this band entirely, Kodak, but you're so expired that it is not doing it. So if this was fresh film, this band usually comes off very easily. What a mess. Alright, once that's done, this is the part we'll pull out. But before that, let's turn this camera over. There's a little dot on it. This little red dot faces up, and then you can push it to the side like that. See that little red dot? That little red dot needs to be facing up in order to be open. If it's facing left, it means it's locked. So make sure it's facing up, just gotta rotate it. Okay, so we open it up, like so. So the empty roll from the last shoot is here, the empty spool. You take that, put it into this top area. There we go. Nice. So now the spool is on the top there. Bring it around so you see the slit. Now we take our new film. I like to put it in here first. Let me just roll it up. And then you take this end, this little tab here, and then we put it into the slit. Let's see here. There we go. And then just start the roll. Start winding it from the side. So this part, you gotta make sure you wind it all the way. There'll be arrows. Those arrows line up with the two red dots on the side. Like right there. Arrows line up with the red dot. That means it's good, and that's as far as you roll. Don't go any further. Close it up. Now remember, 1, Two clicks, both sides. And then you can turn this back to the left to lock it. Now we bring it to the side here. Now we can roll. And it'll keep rolling and it'll stop. That means we're loaded onto the first shot. And the window says 1. That means you're good to go. Alright guys, that was a really quick video. It was really more for me to remember how to load film into this camera if I was screwing up a roll. That's the thing with me and film. I like to be really precious with it, sometimes too precious. So long that films expire, or like I just leave them half shot in the camera because I'm like waiting for that perfect opportunity. And really, I need to get better and just like shoot film when I want to shoot film. And also, I don't know, it's also expensive, so like I get it. Like I don't think, you know, you should be like burning through film, but you know, when that inspiration hits, just go grab the film and shoot it. That's what I should do. And anyways, every time I use this camera, I love it. So here are some shots that I took with it that did come out. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks.
You got me exclusive. I'm so high up and lucid. You take me to a safe place. We steady on the same pace, yeah. I'm crazy, you like that. Don't back down, no you talk back. Keep it spicy, that's a fact. We on the right track, yeah. Driving me wild, giddy up like a stallion. Saddle up and ride you, we crossing the line like a champion.